But you have to understand, what are all this money going? And do you have money at the end of the month? Hello, what's up guys, it's Fred the Looney here, and today we will be speaking in regards to spending your money. Okay, so a lot of people, they have been asking, why are the rich people always being able to buy this and buy that and buy every single thing? I can just tell you that when you are starting up, when you are going to be successful, all these things are just material. They doesn't help you anything. They don't give you anything. When you start buying things to impress other people, you will find that you will soon lose everything. It's just like all those, celebrities, all those sports players that become very rich, become very wonderful, on the place where they got a lot of pensions and stuff, and then soon they become broke. It's because all this money starts to go to them, and it's very new, because you are suddenly having a huge amount of money, and you are buying things to impress other people. Setting up a very wondrous place, in a villa, inviting other people here to party in your place, that is something to impress other people with, and that is impressive, I would say that. But however, if you think about it, all this money, if you do not put them into investment and you do not let your money work for you, you are working for money, and if you have no income, you have no investment, you got no savings, through a period of time, your money is going to be missing. You're going to be finished. It's just like a gold mine. You keep mining them every single day and you don't find for any new gold mine. You're going to lose the gold. You're going to lose the money. You're going to lose everything when you stop looking for stuff. The worst thing that you can ever do is, the rich people always say and the successful always say, getting a coffee from the expensive shop. Like for example, you are going to buy coffee from all those branded stores. When you are doing that, yeah, I do know that they have great quality of coffee. I do know that they have all those things. But you got to be savvy. If you want to be rich, you got to make sure that money works for you. You got to make sure that you improve whatever line of revenue that you have, and you have to be frugal. If you go on to online world and you go and find out those rich people, they are drinking coffee that is made to them. They are drinking coffee that is like maybe a 20 cent, 30 cent, 50 cent, 70 cent. I do not know how they are going to do that, but I'm pretty sure that they actually buy all those small little coffee bean and they start grinding and stuff like that and get a coffee machine. They save every single penny and they put them back into investment, and they make sure that they get every single thing out. They make sure money works for them. They work for money. Their time makes money, and then whatever that they are doing makes more money. All these things are money, money, and more money. And that's why they are being rich, and that's why they are being successful, because they are playing the money game every single time. They are playing games with taxes, they are playing games with liability, they are playing games with all those responsibility that they have on their names and whatever things that is under their name. So there is a lot of things you got to understand how the money games is happening in your country. How are the taxes gonna hit you? How are all these things gonna hit you? You have to understand how much you're spending as well. So if you want to be rich and you want to know how these people are going to be rich, you got to understand. And this is how they are going to be rich. Firstly, they make sure they know what they are spending on. They don't want to lose any money. They want to make sure every one single cent goes into something that benefits them, and it is at its most optimized cost. Like for example, drinking a 20-cent coffee, eating food that is cooked at home, eating things that is being cooked at home, and that is the best way to actually earn money. At the same time, build the relationship between you and your loved ones. You're at home, having time to sit down to think about what to cook, to think about what you're gonna buy, think about what are the groceries that you need to have, learn about some of the cooking things. It makes you healthier too. Like I said, I work in the F&B industry before, and I'm actually one of the waiter in my earlier days. I can tell you there is no difference in the ingredient than whatever that we are cooking at home. Sometimes we use better ingredient when we are cooking, but at the same time it's way cheaper. The reason being is because you don't have to pay for the rental of the place to sit down and enjoy. You don't have to get some special service, but you can just enjoy the time between you and your loved ones. So what is better for you? You gotta identify them for yourself. When you are going into other things, like for example buying clothes and stuff, definitely you want to buy something that is appealing to other people. You want to do business, right? You got to wear, you're gonna be the suit and tie guy. You're gonna get the shirts and stuff. Back then when I was coming out with all this video, people are criticizing me. They say that I'm like a poor looking guy because I'm wearing t-shirts and stuff, and that is the most wondrous thing. So I have to go through all these things, right? I have to succumb to all these circumstances. So I went to get a shirt. A shirt to make me look like I'm professional. And if this is what you guys want, I will do it. All these things are just, by the book. If you are rich, you will try to make sure that every single cent counts for you. You're going to make sure that every single cent is at least optimal. You don't need everything to be best. You don't need everything to be good. You just need to make sure that every single cent is spent wisely and you know how things are going. So therefore, if you want to be rich, the first thing you have to do is to optimize your wallet, your spending, and everything else. I tell you guys that you guys shouldn't buy things to appeal other people, but instead you're gonna buy things that you love. If you like cars, save money for cars. If you like watches, save money for watches. I have a tons of this. I buy everything, but I'm doing my best to actually save money. But I love watches, so therefore I'm spending a lot of money on watches, and therefore I know that I have to make sure that whatever that I'm spending now, I am actually putting them as an optimal cost. I am putting them as a price to know that each time I'm spending all these things, I will have other source of revenues to cover for them. Okay, like for transportations and stuff, I believe that in Singapore it's not a very wise choice to get a transportation vehicle. Even if I were to take Grab every single day, through and forth, after calculation, I do see that I'm still saving money from all the car parks, ERP, and other road taxes and stuff. So you gotta know how the money game is gonna work for you. If you're gonna take Grab every single day and it's cheaper than you getting a car for a year, that is something wrong there, okay? Alright, so you gotta make sure that you know, and you gotta make sure you know how you're gonna spend your money wisely. Make sure that all the single money is spent on whatever that you like, whatever that you love, and you make sure that you actually are able to cover up all the costs and stuff. For example, if you want to go for an investment plan, just go for some index funds and stuff. I'll talk more on that in the next video. But however, I've come to the end of this video. If you want to spend your money, you can spend them freely, no worries. But you have to understand, what are all this money going? And do you have money at the end of the month? So, my name is Private Looney. I'll see you guys on the next video.
Do you want to enjoy collecting monthly rental, but understanding real estate becomes very difficult and you don't know where to get started? Then, the book on what real estate is for you. The book covers the differences in real estate, real property, and the few differences in real estate's properties. Also information about real estate market and how mortgage will help you gain passive income. Please like and share and get your copy of the book now.